A federal high court in Abuja has fixed September 24th to hear the two separate motions filed by the Edo Government and the House of Assembly challenging the reinstatement of Philip Shaibu as the Deputy Governor. Justice James Omotosho fixed the date following two motions on notice filed by the State's Attorney General and House of Assembly by their lawyers Oluwole Yamu San and Ken Mozia San, respectively. All right, let's head to the main crux of this matter. Philip Shaibu doesn't seem to want to go off the stage so soon and so quick. He still has the staying power. He still has what it takes to still be relevant so insofar as Edo politics is concerned. And now, both organs of government that were instrumental to his initial removal as the deputy governor, that's Edo State government and the House of Assembly, are still going to court to challenge his reinstatement as deputy governor. And there's also a clique there that he has also decamped from the PDP to the APC. What do you think is playing underground here?
Well, it's all politics to start with. You know, Philip Shaibu, you know, he was impeached last year. Then I fought through the court and he was reinstated. The federal court, as a matter of fact, he was reinstated. And then we all know our Nigerian politicians. They don't bow out easily.
Exactly.
And more importantly, they don't bow out when the ovation is loud.
Yes.
Now, immediately he came back. What is expected is for him to fight on. You know, in as much as his fight to become the flag bearer of PDP in the forthcoming election in that state, gubernatorial election in that state is concerned, you know, that fight is one side. Then at the same time, you know, politics is about calculation. Then we'll be looking at, okay, I have to, you know, pitch my tent wherever I'm welcome, so that if I'm not here, I'll be there, you know, so that my political fortune will not fade out completely. So I think that's what is going on in the head of Shaibu. Then on the part of Edo State government, that's the executive arm of government in that state, and the legislature. Now, in our political space back here in Nigeria, especially at the state level, even at the federal level, you know, it is difficult to draw a parallel line between the ideas of the executive and what the legislative arm have for the people. Now, that is why you can see a situation where it looks as if both the legislatures and the executive, they are working hand in hand, you know, to thwart the political fortune of the former or the reinstated deputy governor. I think all that is playing out in Edo State is just politics. And then I'll be looking at it from the angle of what, you know, essence is all of this, you know, on the part of both the reinstated deputy governor and the two arm of government in that state, you know, or to what essence, you know, the essence of governance, the ideal of governance is to chart a way forward, you know, for an egalitarian society that benefit all. And when I say all, I mean the common man. So what is happening in those states right now? Can each of these parties, you know, tell us that they are fighting for the interests of the masses? I think that is where everything hankers. In as much as there's no guarantee that the interest of the masses is at the forefront of what they are trying to do in that state, you know, it calls to question, you know, the motive behind all they are doing in that state.
Okay, but be that as it may, Philip Shaibu might be fighting his own battles, but I still have heard from a bird singing that even the governor, Godwin Obaseki, may be disgraced out of office via impeachment or via any other power play, that his seat is not over until it's over. Philip Shaibu might have his own issues, but Godwin Obaseki too, because Philip Shaibu has joined the All Progressive Congress. What stops the All Progressive Congress, both from the top and linking with Senator Shomole, to be able to engineer the removal of the governor himself to pave way for a smooth running of the APC government come just after the Guba?
Okay. First and foremost, we used to say, or it is a common saying that in politics there's no permanent friend and there's no permanent enemy.
Exactly.
And then politics in Nigeria, as it is today, or in this democratic dispensation, it's all about alignment and realignment. Now, you can imagine the judgment from the Federal High Court gave to Shaibu and his camp when it comes to the power play in Edo State, And then we see a situation where there are possibilities that those in the legislative arm and other political players, like the Oshomole himself, who is currently the senator at the federal level, under APC, then you just oppose that with the fact that at the federal level, we have the president under the umbrella of the APC. Now, it will not be out of place for one to envision a possibility of, a game changer, whereby the House of Assembly we begin to hatch, or a section of the House of Assembly will increasingly become loyal to the side of Philip Shaibu and other members of other political players outside the camp of the current governor. And then before you know, anything can come up. Of course, we cannot exclude the current governor from all, negativities when it comes to, or let me say, we cannot exclude him from, the negativity that characterize governance in Edo State. We cannot say he has been 100%. So there will always be a loophole that his opposition can capitalize on, to see how they can undo him. And then undoing him is basically towards the next dispensation as far as governance is concerned in Edo State. So I would say that of a truth, the governor, as it is currently, must watch it. And then whatever support base Philip Shaibu is having right now in that state, he can't underestimate, what they can bring to the table as far as his own political fortune is concerned. So you need to watch it. Otherwise, we can wake up one day and we hear that Obaseki is no longer the governor of that state via impeachment.
Okay, because I know that Edo State is a very, very dynamic state when it comes to politics. The way it plays in other states might not be the same that you use to accentuate what will happen in Edo State. But be that as it may, do you see the fortunes of APC rising in the coming local government elections, or PDP is still going to hold sway?
Yes, just as you said, Edo State is a peculiar state in Nigeria. It's not like states like Rivers, Delta, Bayelsa, Akwa Ibom, formerly even Cross River. I'm talking about state in the Niger Delta region now.
Okay.
Where you have, PDP, holding sway since 1999 that they came to power in those states. But in Edo State, almost every dispensation, when we talk about the 8 years running, there's always a change of political party as far as the ruling party of that state is concerned. We have had the PDP. From PDP, we have ACN, former Action Congress of Nigeria, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. Then we have APC. From APC back to PDP. Then we will not be surprised we are going to have a Labour Party.
Yes.
So the Edo State situation is really dynamic. And, heading to the forthcoming election, we're even seeing a situation where the Labour Party, is beginning to spring forth its wings. By their, if you look at the character, the caliber of their gubernatorial candidate being the person of Akpata.
Yes.
Akpata, yes. Now you see that it's beginning to, they are beginning to come up, in which if they put their house in order, we'll see a situation where, the third force that is emerging may become first by the end of the poll. Because now, PDP and APC as it is today, they are fighting themselves. So we can see a situation where the Labour Party put themselves in order, and they capitalize on the infighting, or let me say, the inter-party fight happening between APC and PDP in that state. So as a dynamic state as it is, you know, each parties need to watch it, because any surprise, we can see any surprise from any angle.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, good. Anyway, leaving Edo State, let's move into something crucial.